Minnesota Vikings tight end Kyle Rudolph is all muscle on the field, but he also knows how to make a difference.
I'm extremely blessed to be born and be given the talents and the ability that I've been given. There's no reason why I shouldn't be, giving any amount of time to these kids, and just to have any opportunity to give back, whether it's here at the Children's Hospital, anytime with kids, I'm 100% in.
Current and former Minnesota Vikings players were everywhere at TCF Bank Stadium on the campus of the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. They're part of the Muscular Dystrophy Association's Minnesota Muscle Team Gala, made up of kids who suffer from a disease called spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA. The Eden Prairie, Minnesota high school dance team even showed their support. It's a special night to raise money for research and give 10 special kids the chance to roll into the spotlight.
From St. Louis Park, Isabella Barnenius.
My name is Isabella and I'm 11, and my favorite color is pink, and I'm kind of girly and crazy.
Isabella Barrientes is one of the muscle team members who suffers from SMA. The motto of the evening is make a muscle, make a difference. To people who don't know what spinal muscular atrophy is, can you describe the disease?
Yeah, it's one of 43 different neuromuscular diseases. So essentially these children are not, and adults are not producing the proteins that we do through the SMN1 gene. And so over time their muscles deteriorate as they use them less and less.
Isabella, what do you think of the big party tonight?
It's fun.
Yeah, who are you meeting?
A bunch of people I've met, a bunch of athletes, like the roller girls. They have cute outfits.
Isabella not only met Kyle Rudolph, but other current and former Vikings players like Ricky Young, Randall McDaniel, and Stu Voigt. Glenn Perkins of the Minnesota Twins showed up to sign some autographs. Other sports celebrities like WWE Sergeant Slaughter, the Minnesota Machine women's football team, and former LA Galaxy soccer player Tony Sani lended support as well.
I'd like to encourage them and tell them how good and how brave they are, and I should be considering them a hero to me, because you got to understand what they've gone through and what they got to go through continuously every day of their life. And you can appreciate every day you wake up, when you get up out of the bed, even with the bad back and the sore muscles and the old man syndrome like I have now. It's nothing compared to what they've gone through and what they're going to continue to go through.
Anytime you can help support a charity and do good for people that aren't as fortunate as we are, it's you got to realize how lucky a person like I am, and so I like to use that and be thankful and help out in other things, and it's a bonus that it's here, it's close to home, and I'm happy to be here and be able to help out any way I can.
As a former professional athlete, do you feel kind of like this is a responsibility for you to give back?
There's a lot of fulfillment in being able to give and to being a part of this. So I get a lot of coming out of this, and when I go home tonight, I won't be able to sleep for a while because I'll think of all the guys and the names and the kids I met.
I suffer from SMA, muscular dystrophy, and I was diagnosed at 19 months, and I got my first wheelchair when I just turned 2, and I've been in the chair ever since, had a few bumps and bruises over the way. I've broken my legs 4 times. I've had 2 back surgeries, 2 pneumonias, and it's been hard. I asked my mom, why am I like this? And she says, I don't know. There's no answer.
Bryce Madsen also suffers from SMA. His daily challenges were showcased during the event.
Some of my friends at school, they say, oh man, that's gotta be so fun to be in a wheelchair. You don't have to run in gym, you don't have to do anything but move a little joystick. And I was like, it's not fun. Try not playing sports. Try not picking up things on your own. Try not even walking.
His outlook is terminal, but that's not letting him stop living life to the fullest. Just because you have SMA doesn't stop you from having a good time, huh?
No. I go to MDA camp, I play hockey, I play baseball. I love basketball and football, as you can see.
For many of the professional athletes, it was their first time meeting each other and bonding over their support for those living with SMA. These events are a win-win for both the athletes and the children. It really looks like the athletes are having a good time too.
You know what? It keeps everything in perspective. You know, the athletes are just motivated to hear the stories of the young people here, and it's just special to see.
Some of these kids have told me that their goal is to be a professional athlete. What kinds of advice do you have for these kids?
You know, if that's their goal, if they want to be a professional baseball player and they're going to start playing baseball, you know, in their chair, then that's awesome. You know, it gets them out. It gives them something to do. You know, for them to have dreams like that, I mean, I think every 5- and 6-year-old boy wants to be a professional athlete, so they should too.
For Isabella, having the Vikings cheerleaders and players around her is neat, but having SMA is all about perspective. Can you tell people what it's like to have MDA?
It's hard, but I just think of the positive side, and yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? You're a really positive little girl.
Thank you.
There's a no doubt for me, being able to do all I can to help these kids out, help their families out. You know, I know how hard it is on mom and dad to, you know, raise a child with, you know, MDA. And so anything I can do to help them out, you know, I was extremely fortunate and blessed to be born like this.
Life to the Max, we'll be right back!
For more information on Life to the Max, go to our website at lifetothemax.tv. Life to the Max is brought to you by LifeTouch, photography for a lifetime.